In this video, I'm going to show you a 5-minute trading strategy that beginners are using to make around $100 per day on Toobit. This 5-minute strategy is simple, powerful, and beginner friendly and can be used mainly if you're a scalper or a day trader. I'll break it down step by step and show you the exact indicators and settings I personally use, so make sure you watch until the end. Alright guys, step number 1, sign up for an exchange. For this strategy, we're going to be using Toobit. This is one of my best exchanges for futures trading, and they've got some solid bonus for beginners, like 50 USDT futures bonus and 30,000 USDT in trial funds. If Toobit doesn't work for you, you can use Hyperliquid as an alternative, and the best part, Hyperliquid requires no KYC verification, and it's the most well-known decentralized exchanges for perps trading. Plus, if you use my link down below, you can get a futures discount for your first 25 million in volume. I'll link both exchanges down below, but for this video, we'll be using Toobit. To sign up to Toobit, click the link at the top of the description. You'll be taken to the sign up page where you simply enter your details and create an account. Toobit doesn't require KYC for basic trading, but if you want a full trading experience on their platform, their KYC process is pretty fast and straightforward. Step 2 is depositing funds. Let me show you how to deposit funds before we jump into the strategy. Once you're logged into Toobit, click deposit in the top right corner. Choose the coin you want to deposit. I recommend USDT and select the correct blockchain network. Make sure you choose the right network to avoid losing your funds. Confirm the details, then scan the QR code or copy the deposit address to transfer your funds from your wallet or another exchange. If you want to deposit using fiat currency, click Buy Crypto at the top of the menu, then select Buy Crypto. Choose your currency, enter the amount, select your payment method, and click Continue. Once your funds are deposited, it's time to open a position. Step number 3 is opening your first position. Click Futures in the top menu, then select USDTM Perpetual. This will take you to the trading interface. Choose the asset you want to trade in the upper left corner. For this example, I'll use BTC-USDT. Select your order type, limit or market. For beginners, I recommend starting with market orders for instant execution. Enter your trade details such as quantity and price. Next, choose your leverage type. You can use cross margin or isolated margin. Personally, I use isolated margin because it limits your risk to only that specific position. You can use up to 200 times leverage on Toobit, but for beginners, I recommend starting with 5 times to 10 times leverage until you're comfortable. Confirm your order details, then click buy long or sell short to open your position. Once your order is filled, you can view it under the positions tab at the bottom of the screen. Now that you know how to use derivatives on Toobit, let's move on to the actual strategy that can make you $100 per day. Alright, so this, a 5-minute scalping or day trading strategy, is designed for short-term trades, allowing you to profit from frequent and small daily price movements. It's a straightforward approach that you can easily adopt. Now select the trading pair you want to trade here, and in this case I'm choosing Bitcoin against USDT. The next thing you need to do is select the time frame. Click here and choose the 5-minute time frame to get the best results with this scalping strategy. Rule number 1 for this strategy is that you only trade with the trend. But how can you identify whether a chart is in an uptrend or downtrend? That's the bigger question here. So you go to the indicators tab, you type EMA for exponential moving average and select this one right here. Click here to go to the settings of the indicator, click inputs and change the length to 200. It will give you a 200-day moving average. Next, you click on style and change the color of the EMA line to red so it looks a little bit better. That's just usually what I do. It's my preference. You can do whatever you want there. Now with this strategy, you will only enter trades if the chart is in an uptrend. It means that you will only enter trades when the price is above the 200-day moving average line and you will just open long positions at that point. On the other hand, if the price is below the 200-day moving average, you will not enter a new trade. The next rule here is to involve the RSI, or the Relative Strength Index indicator, in the strategy, because it will help us to identify the trend. So go to the Indicators tab, type RSI, and select this one right here. Click on the settings of this indicator and go to the middle band, change the color to white and make it a solid line. The RSI indicator is commonly used to determine if the market is overbought or oversold, but we will also use it to identify momentum to open our long positions. So you will only enter a trade if the RSI is above the middle white line. You will not enter a trade if the RSI is below the middle white line. Now, before I show you rule number 3 of this strategy, do not forget that if you click on the link at the top of the description to Toobit, you can get 50 USDT bonus and 30,000 USDT in trial funds. So do it right now and make sure you make your initial deposit and start using this strategy. If Toobit is not available for you, or if you're not able to do KYC at this point, you will have a hyperliquid link down below, which is right now the best DEX alternative for perps trading with no KYC required. Check it out, links down below. The rule number 3 for this strategy is using momentum candles, which are a great way to find the start of a trend. For this specific strategy, we're going to use the engulfing candle, which is a candle that engulfs the previous candle. Go to the Indicators tab, type engulfing candle and select this one here. Now you can see a bunch of red and green arrows in your chart. And since I am just using long positions in this certain strategy, you can ignore all of these red arrows. But the green arrows are bullish engulfing candles, and you will only enter trades if you see a green arrow. Alright, so right here, you can see that the price is above the 200-day moving average line, which implies that the chart is in an uptrend. Next, you can see that the RSI is above the white line, but if you see bullish divergence, it's an even stronger sign for your long position. Next, you should look for a green arrow, and you only open a position after the green arrow candle closes. That's the signal. And for this specific strategy, set your stop loss 2 times the length of the entry candle and your take profit between 1 and 2 risk reward ratio. And as you can see, the price hits the take profit level exactly as predicted. This strategy will help you stop trading emotionally. But all of these things said, there's one thing you need to keep in mind. You do not use this strategy every day, because you're only trading with the trend, and only on certain days the trend will be your friend. So that's just something very important. This is a disciplined approach. Wait for all 3 conditions to align. And that's the full tutorial and breakdown of this 5-minute trend following strategy. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want more trading strategy videos like this. Again, if you want to start trading right away, click the links down below to create an account on Toobit or Hyperliquid. And if you want more detailed tutorials on how Toobit or Hyperliquid work, check out the videos popping on screen right now for full walkthroughs, and I'll see you in the next one.